Hey guys, Coach Tracy here. Just wanted to check with you here on Saturday before the 4th of July. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Hey, as I may have mentioned in a previous video, I'm training for the Spartan race. And one of the things that is part of the Spartan race is the spear throw. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't do a whole lot of spear chucking. So it's something that I want to be able to do proficiently, because in the Spartan race, apparently, when you're not able to complete one of the obstacles or one of the challenges, you've got to do some burpees. I've heard it's like 30 or 50 burpees. Man, that can really add up. Plus, I'm wanting to compete and to actually get a pretty good time and place pretty high in my age group. So this is one of those things that I want to learn how to do. So I don't know about you, I don't have a lot of spears just hanging around. So I did a little research to figure out just how to make a spear that I could use in the backyard to throw into a straw or hay bale, just so that I can get a little practice with doing the spear throw. So anyway, so I went to Home Depot and I was able to buy a spear, not a spear, a rake handle. This is 60 inches long. And the great thing about it is it comes with this metal sleeve on it, because if you've ever done any work out in the garden and stuff where you're putting a lot of stress on the end of something, especially if it's made out of wood, it tends to crack and to break. So that's what I really like about this, is it's about the length that you need to have for a spear. But the other thing is that it comes with this metal sleeve on it, and it already has a hole. See if you can see that. Already has a hole in there to where you can put something sharp on the end of it. So what do you put in there that's sharp? Well, the cool thing is, because that hole is there, you can go and get what's called a 22 gauge spike, or it's basically like an oversized nail. And what I did is went ahead and used my handy dandy hacksaw to cut the head off of this, because it comes with this big old head on there, and that would not fit down into the spear or the rake handle. So I want to be able to fit this on the end. So if you put the sharp end in, yeah, that's great, but then you would have this thing right here sticking on there. So I cut that off so that I don't have that. And what I'm actually going to do is, so that I don't have to sharpen this or get a grinder to be able to make the sharp end of the spear, because I cut that end off, I'll do is turn that around, and it fits right down in here. This is about 11.5 inches long, and it fits down in here approximately about 4 inches. So that's plenty enough, because that's about the same depth as this sleeve. But you notice it comes in and out really easy. So I need to do something in order to be able to make that stay without breaking off or falling out when I throw it into a straw bale. So let me show you the remedy on how to do that. So we've got the nail here. I've already cut the end of it off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my vise real quick. And I'm going to grab something such as, or actually this is what I want you to use. It's some electrical tape. The nice thing about electrical tape is it's very easy to use, but it's also very gummy and sticky. So this nail fits into the end of this rake handle almost with very little room. But what I want to do is put a little wrap around the end of the nail, just to be able to give it a little bit more diameter so that it stays inside the end of the rake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start about 4 inches up where the top of it would be. Put it on there. And I want to kind of overlap it. I don't need a whole lot of diameter on it. So I'm going to just wrap this so that each wrap I'm overlapping about halfway through the previous piece. And I'm making sure to wrap it really tight without any wrinkles in it, because I want it to be able to fit down in there really smooth. And I want to get it all the way down to the bottom because I want to make sure that I'm coating the entire end. And I'm going to put 2 extra wraps on the very end. Go ahead and cut that off. Let's go ahead and take it out and let's see how it does. So I'm going to make sure that I've got all of it pushed down so that none of it comes off. The nice thing about electrical tape is you can stretch it very, very tight, and it makes a very, very great seal to where it's not going to slide off. It's very durable. That's what I like about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down in the end there and just push it down. Looks like we have a tiny bit too much, so it's easily remedied. So you just take a little bit of the wrap off. So I want to go ahead and just take a few of the wraps off because I've got a little bit wider than I need it. That should be good right there. Go ahead and take that off, push it back down, and go ahead and fit it down in here. I want it to be tight, but not too tight. There we go. It's starting to go down on its own. So what you can do is just turn this over, turn the rake handle. Now it's called a spear because it has a spear on it. And just gently tap it, making sure that it's going straight. Just tapping it in. Almost got it. And as soon as if you'll feel it hit the bottom to where it's not going to go any further. So as soon as you've tapped it and it's all the way down, you'll feel when the nail hits the bottom and it won't go any further. So now you have a genuine, perfect to practice with Spartan race spear. Watch for some additional videos to show you spear throwing technique so that you can get the spear going straight and accurate so that you can get it into the target and not have to do those burpees. Have a great Saturday, you guys. Catch up with you soon. Keep watching this channel for more updates on how my Spartan race training is going. Have a good one. See you guys soon.